Mukand that has partnered with Japan Sumitomo for a joint venture to set up steel rolling mill in Karnataka. Rajesh Shah, who is joining in right now as the managing director of the company. Thank you for being with us on the show. Congratulations on this joint venture. Looks like the markets are giving this a big thumbs up. Can you tell us a little bit more about it? We understand that you'll be setting up this steel rolling mill. By when will it be commissioned?
Well, the steel rolling mill activities will all start later this year. The joint venture was signed yesterday in Japan, and we are going to have a venture really for all of alloy steels. It's not just only setting up the steel rolling mills. So this will be alloy steels for the entire engineering and automotive industry, which is where Mukand is number one, and with the help of a global major like Sumitomo, we expect to do really well.
What will Sumitomo bring on the table in terms of, what's the shareholding pattern for either investment or sharing revenues?
The shareholding pattern is 51% Mukand and 49% Sumitomo Corp. And Sumitomo Corp, as you know, is one of the biggest Japanese companies. It's a trading house, and it is a company which has very strong base on steel globally. And so they would be bringing in technology. They would be helping us into new markets and assisting us with especially the Japanese companies, which are the automotive companies that have come into India.
Would you be investing into this joint venture?
Yes, they are investing into this joint venture. The joint venture is actually valued at 2,820 crores, and they will be coming in with a 49% equity in this.
Okay, and any plans on the drawing board right now about how much revenue are you hoping to garner in this JV? How accretive would it be for your overall earnings given your stake of 51%? And timelines to achieving those targets?
Well, we expect that the investments will be completed by sometime later this year. And the turnover should be of this particular, at the first stage itself, over 3,500 crores in specialized steels. And generally our EBITDA levels have been around 20-21% of sales. So we expect that to be over there. And the new company itself will be very low in debt. So it should be doing really quite well.
Yeah, and just speaking about the overall debt levels of Mukand, you've been attempting to bring them down. You've seen a fabulous run-up in the stock over the last 1 year, and I'm sure investors want to know about what your exact debt reduction plans are. I believe you put up your Thane land parcel on the block.
That's right, and the market has shown improvement. We are having considerable interest, and people are coming in and they're wanting to look at that. So Thane land, only part of it, only the land that we are not using for manufacturing. So I hope that sometime in the very near future, that also would get sold. And with this joint venture itself, we will be able to make further reductions in our debt. Our aim, of course, like every other company, our aim over a year or two would be to make it a completely debt-free company. And I think we'll be able to do it.
You mentioned 3,500 crores as targeted revenues from this JV, and which would be averaging with your, standalone EBITDA margins of 20-22%. By when do you hope to achieve those numbers?
Actually, we are close to about 2,700 crores turnover in our alloy steel business today, which we would be transferring to this new JV. And in this JV, then Sumitomo comes in with a 49% partnership. We add to it, we add capital investment in terms of rolling mills. We would, of course, be buying our steel from our own hotbed assets, which are in Karnataka. And then with additional tonnages, we will be able to take this up. I think in another 2.5 years, it would achieve in excess of 3,500 crores.